just know that I've been letting you know. Hi guys, so it is day 3 of Vlogmas. I hope my boobs aren't bouncing. I have no bra on. I took that off. Jordan's behind the camera. He's like, Sarai.
Demonetized.
Oh my gosh. I'm starting the vlog a little late. It's like 3 p.m. but it's like dark outside. I hate daylight savings. I went to Target and the grocery store. I got some things, so I wanted to give you guys a little haul, and yeah. Before I start, I actually went to a family get together, so that was fun. My grandpa actually dressed up as Santa, so. There's that. Target. I got some things for a holiday video that I'm filming, so I got some tinsel garland, cornstarch, which is a secret, ornament hooks, shampoo, these color changing LED lights. Wow.
They're broken now.
Some sparkling glitter, some hair elastics.
Thank you.
And some string. I also got some makeup remover and goldfish, because I was craving goldfish, so I was like, yep. Then I went to the grocery store and I got 4 different types of Boom Chicka Pop. So we're gonna do a little taste test thing on that. I got some plain cookies and these bad boys. Yum. Excuse my nail. I also got a package in the mail. Canon G7X still hasn't came in, but I got a case for that just so I won't break it because I've broken literally 6 of those. So let's not talk about that, but I got this pink case and then I got a screen protector, so we're not trying to break anything. Not today. Also, I think I'm gonna return the Canon G7X and get the Canon M5. That's what you guys were saying in the last video, so I think that's what's gonna happen. We made a mess a little bit. Also, ignore my dishes.
Once Sarai gets a hold of things, clearly she's reckless. Still works for now.
Yeah, barely. This was footage for my Guys vs. Girls night routine video, but it just went up. I am so lucky. So, if you guys haven't seen my new video, definitely check it out. It's on KRAZYRAYRAY, so I will link it down below, but definitely check it out. And then comment below telling me that Vlogmas sent you guys, so. Crazy. Okay, so I went to the grocery store, as you guys saw, and I decided to get 4 different types of Boom Chicka Pops. I'm pretty sure I tried these 2 last year with my friend Jamie, but I'm obsessed with I think the kettle corn one, the sweet and salty one.
They're all kettle corn.
First one we're gonna try is the white chocolate and peppermint flavored kettle corn. Also, this is not sponsored, so I would like to be sponsored though. Ooh. Bathroom. I give this a 4 out of 5. Frosted sugar cookie flavor. I think these were the ones I liked last year. Wow.
You got it, my shit. How many calories each bag?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, dark chocolate drizzled sea salt. Oh, these were 5 out of 5. I give these like a 3 out of 5. I don't really like dark chocolate. Last one is hot cocoa marshmallow.
I can already tell it's gonna be my favorite.
Ooh. Wow, 5 out of 5. I'm just gonna show you all the popcorn on Jordan's chest for me trying to throw it.
Bruh, your aim is ridiculous. This is a 10 out of 5. It legit tastes like if you were to have the Lucky Charms and do a chocolate version.
You heard it from the best.
Oh! Top 2.
Winners.
Boom crackle, chicken pop, whatever. 5 out of 5.
Boom crackle chickle pop. Jordan and I are actually going to LA on Tuesday, so that'll be really fun. We're going to go to the Refinery 29 room, so we're gonna have so many picture opportunities. I'm so excited. Also, Jordan's gonna meet some of my LA friends, which is Boom Chicka Pop. I am kind of behind because I was focusing on my main channel video that was going up today.
Catch me in your mouth.
Jordan!
Okay, no. It slipped. That would hit your mouth. Oh! Alright, give me one for camera. Okay, one more. No! For you?
Wow. Ew. Okay, so yesterday I had a mini giveaway. I'm giving away a Bath Body Works candle in Good Vibes Only. So the winner of that is right here, so congratulations to you. I will have a bunch of more giveaways in my next couple of Vlogmases, so you don't want to miss out on that. So definitely be sure that you're subscribed and you turn on my post notifications. It's just that little bell thing, so yeah. So it is a couple hours later. I don't know what to do for the days that I'm like filming a whole bunch and editing. So maybe I'll like do like Q&As or like challenges. Just let me know down below what you guys want to see, because it's so hard to vlog when you're like trying to film a main channel video. And of course I can do behind the scenes, but your girl forgot. But anyways, Jordan is behind the camera. I thought we would answer on how we met because you guys have been asking so much. So let's both get behind the camera. I mean, in front of the camera. There. How did we meet?
I'll let Sarai start this off.
So one night in the summertime, it was like the beginning of July, I was like gonna hang out with some friends and our plans like kept not working out. Like nothing would work out. So then I was just like, okay, screw it, I'm just gonna go home. And I was kind of like sad. I was just like, man, I wanted to have a good night. Like, why isn't this happening? So then I was in my bed being emo, and then I was on my Instagram Explore page. I saw a video of him and I was like, oh, like he looks really cute. And he also, I saw that he had like a talent and it was like rapping, and I found that very attractive. So then I went to his page and I started following him, and I was not gonna DM him first. I was like, okay, like I gave him the hint, I followed him first, he can DM me, so I left it at that. And then like 10 minutes later, he slid in the DMs.
All right, yeah. So first, I thought it was kind of weird. I was like, okay, just another person. Everyone knows she has the verified part, next to her Instagram, so it's kind of intimidating. I was sitting there and I was like, wow, who is this? Nothing about where she lives or anything like that. I live in Washington, and I'm like, okay, well, I think she probably was in LA, whatnot. I messaged her and I was like, you're beep, which is you're effing perfect. I mean, look at her. She was, and she is. Like, yeah, she's perfect. I threw a little question, and I was just, I was like, I hope you're spontaneous. Text me. I was like,
wait a second.
Slide in the phone number. It's kind of like a trick there. You're kind of saying, if you're just saying, hey, text me, it's kind of boring. But if you say, hey, are you spontaneous? The girl's like, yeah, I'm spontaneous. I'm gonna text him. So I kind of went out and I was like, I'm gonna ask her out on a date, the next day. I don't really know much about her.
Yeah, I was like, okay. When I was like looking through his pictures, I found out that he was 23, so he's a lot older than me. But I thought it'd be funny when I started texting him, like on texting, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like 16, just to like
red flag.
So then he was like, oh no, bye. And I was just like, I'm kidding. Then he was like, oh, like if you're spontaneous, like let's go on a date. So then the next day we went on a date.
Picked her up outside her house. She had some people making sure I wasn't a killer or anything, checking out. I definitely looked in the house and saw someone peeking out and was like,
those were my friends.
How you doing?
My friends were like eyeing him when I was walking out, so.
I made sure the car was washed, car was clean, I have a little engine sound my car makes. I make sure that the engine was cool. I knew I could maybe get a couple cool points there. The best thing about it, I think, definitely was when I took her to Mod Pizza. I didn't know
That's my favorite.
I didn't know she liked pizza at the time, and I thought, she may judge me for taking her to Mod, or she may like me for taking her to Mod. So I said Mod, and she was like, Mod? And we happened to like the exact same pizza. I mean, not the mild sausage, I kind of adapted to that, but mild sausage, pepperoni, and pineapple from Mod with the mega double crust. Definitely the way to go. We
walked around the park in Seattle.
The Space Needle, not just the park. We walked around the Space Needle, you guys. Picture a little more romantic. Space Needle at night. She was trying to make something about taking her to some park.
What was your first impression on me, like personality-wise? He thought I was gonna be super stuck up, like by the looks of my Instagram, which a lot of people think that.
First impression, I was definitely nervous. I remember I kept going the wrong direction.
Oh my gosh.
And I was trying to play it off. No guy wants to use his phone for directions. He wants to act like he knows everything. That was me.
He was taking every single turn, like the wrong turn.
First impression though, she was pretty quiet at first until she opened out of her shell. If you know this girl at all on a personal level, you'll find out that, her shell is about as hard as they come, and to crack that, you really gotta be,
I'm very guarded. I do not.
Very guarded. I think jokes though definitely is a way to open her up. I remember I'd make corny jokes even though they weren't funny, but I think she was laughing.
I like dad jokes.
She likes dads, by the way, guys. The little gray hair. She's into that kind of older thing. She's into that older thing. No, I think for sure, definitely first impression was, like you said, I thought that she was gonna be very conceited and cocky. And then every time I went and walked past guys, I'd see them checking her out, and I kind of just knew that like these two guys, they had the Louis, the Gucci on. They were like they were top of the class guys, and they walked by and they kind of gave her this look, and I kind of looked at them and was like, yeah, this is my girl. What's up? She wasn't my girl at the time, but I knew she was on my arm, holding my hand, whatnot. It was, she's a little quirky and with her little corny jokes, same as me. Yep. What about you? First impressions of me? Besides us getting lost direction in Seattle.
He loves to talk.
I do.
He loves to talk.
I do.
I think it's so cute. Yeah, he was super sweet. I thought you were like really cute, and I liked how he was older, more mature.
Did we kiss on our first date? Come on, guys. I had to get one kiss on the cheek, and then, you know, I was sitting there, kind of, that's really my debate was all night was, how did this date go? Would I be able to get an actual kiss? I know I kissed her on the cheek a couple times, but I was definitely really nervous. And I think, you know, before the night ended, I walked her to her door, and I was sitting there before I said goodbye, and I went for it. I went for a kiss, nothing, you know, extra, but I did get a kiss. Left, took off with a smile on my face. I live like 45 minutes away, so the whole rest of the way, you know.
He lives in Enumclaw in the middle of nowhere.
Thank you for giving my location, that's Sarai. The most nervous I've ever been on a first date.
Ever since we met, we've actually been together every single day since.
Every single day.
I'm surprised because we both get so annoyed from like being with people for so long. We literally do everything together and we haven't like been separated like since. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video of Vlogmas Day 3. I will see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye! I'm making a thumbnail be like.
Oh, hey.